What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today in our Washington franchise, and we're going against the Browns in week 3. Of course, we are at week 2 because there could be a breakout any single week, and it's not this week. We do have an X-Factor running back and X-Factor DN scenario, which is, I mean, that's just great news. I definitely want to hear about their X-Factors while we are trying to get breakouts that we didn't get. Of course, we do have some contract negotiations. We'll get to that in a moment. Do we get a player of the week? Like, we should have had one week 1. Please give us a player of the week. There were some people thinking maybe Reuben Foster could have got one. I mean, there's so many players that could have had one week 1 or week 2, and still not the fact of the matter. Now, as far as college players go, I don't know if anyone has a draft class up. You know me. I do not watch enough college football to make a draft class. Let me know if there's any, creators or whatever you think have a good one, and we'll do that ASAP. Let's get into these X Factors. Hey, any thoughts on how we're going to handle... Nope, didn't handle Chandler Jones. Not going to handle him. We're going to commit to slowing him down, but it's probably not going to work. If we do any attempts... Yeah, I'd He's like, you want to do any pass attempts that are deep? I don't think so, pal. Max protect every deep pass. Okay, give up 2 or fewer. We'll try, man. X-Factor running back. What's the game plan for Nick Chubb? Force them to throw it. That's really the only thing. And by forcing them, I mean like the offense needs to get out to an early start. So this is going to be a true team battle. Getting out to a hot start passing, hopefully limiting them to not run as much. That's really going to be the key. Of course, we do have training. First things first, though, people have been asking me what my sliders have been. I haven't really touched them too much. But, of course, we're on all Madden. I don't know why some people think we were on all pro. I don't know. I've always been on all Madden. As far as gameplay sliders, this is what I have going so far for us. Just, pretty basic stuff. Nothing crazy. I had the punt accuracy higher because the AI, for whatever reason... Last Madden, at least, I don't know about this Madden, but last Madden was so bad at punting. Well, really last decade. The AI just sucks at punting, so I figured I'd put the punt accuracy very high, because we already are going to punt pretty well, but the AI needs the help. Lower the fatigue a little bit and the injuries, just because, I kind of want my better players on the field just a little bit longer, and then same with injuries. I feel like the injuries are a little too high at base. And then as far as penalties, I didn't really change too much. Don't want to drop holding. Don't want to put holding too high. And if you put face mask too high, even like a few notches, it seems like every other play is a face mask. So for the penalties, pretty much just keep them at base. We'll show the team after practice because, of course, we're probably going to end up getting some upgrades after we do a practice. Yeah, let's get him moving. Playing Cleveland at Cleveland is definitely not going to be an easy task, especially because they're 1-1. If they were 2-0 or 0-2, I'd feel better about it, but 1-1, it just seems like a classic win for them. I also don't know what the hell this shadowing, not even a shadowing, but just like weird lighting is. We should have practiced at a different time because this is disgusting. Inside look to Gandy Golden. A lot of people suggesting to put him at tight end. I like Moss at the moment, so if Thaddeus Moss starts to fade away a little bit in our eyes, maybe we'll make some changes. But for right now, Thaddeus Moss is playing out of his mind. I'm okay with it. More verticals. The tight end looks open. Maybe not. And that is a very good play by... Gandy Golden with the catch. That's why you gotta swat the ball down, Sweat. That's a bad play. That's going to look bad on him. And we get hit as we're throwing. That's going to be picked. Vertical's a little bit tougher. We're not very good at getting open deep. Maybe had Y in there. A took a little bit to get open. We're going to quick throw this in there and caught by Gandy Golden. I think even though it's a vertical, definitely could have thrown that inside a little bit more earlier on that one interception. Kind of got lucky in the play before that as well. So a little shaky on the offensive practice, but we come out with a silver, 4 out of 5. Good enough. Now we have gap assignments, which never work on Madden because, it's all animations based. It's going to be tough to work with this. But our D-line is pretty good. Prevent a touch. Oh, it doesn't even matter. I mean, I feel like we filled the gap well. We just didn't finish. Oh, come on. Young just got destroyed by Antonio Gibson. Well, I'll tell you what. We are not doing well here at all. We're not getting to the line of scrimmage in time. I mean, we just gave up 2 touchdowns in a row. This looks like we're not even going to get a freaking bronze. And Landon, oh my, that is disgusting. Just look away. Look away, everybody.
Coaches can only do so much. We can only create a game plan. We can't go out there and practice.
Okay, dude. Way to go, coach. Coach is like, y'all trash. Oh, you actually have to retry it. Well, I'm going to retry this behind the scenes. I don't want this video to be too long on the intro. Yikes. We were so bad. They're like, nah, dude. We're not leaving. We're not done yet. You got to go back. Hey, we get a silver. Hey, that doesn't look real. To the doctor's when he checked out my ween. No way it could be that small. It's possible. Of course, like I promised, we were going to take a look at the roster before we went into it. Apparently, we don't have any upgrades at all. Definitely debating on putting Deion Dawkins at right tackle. Kind of depends on how this game goes. Chase Young as an upgrade. Okay, so we do have 2 upgrades for very important positions. Pass rush has been a little lacking lately. It's been mainly coverage-style sacks, so definitely happy that we have those 2 upgrades. Pass blocking is basically the biggest issue, right? Running, at the end of the day, it's about being smarter than the other team. So if you call the right play at the right time, you can get away with it. But as far as pass blocking goes, it doesn't matter if you trick them or not. They coming. They coming. Finesse, man. Okay, strength. It's something. Steven Sims, a guy that, honestly, almost any time we throw to, we get intercepted. It's not really on him, but boy, does it feel like it is, right? Like it feels like it's his fault. Even though I think power rush moves are probably better, we're going to keep going finesse, right? Chase Young, 1 finesse. I believe he had a speed for his very first upgrades. He's so freaking good, though. And then for our final upgrade we actually care about, vertical threat Moss, who people want to put at number 81 because apparently they didn't know Randy Moss wore number 84, during his proper good years. And they also want him to be replaced. No, he's our guy. Here we go. The game we're regretting the most. Not really regretting, because you can't really regret something you can't control. Only 4 superstar or X-Factor players, so a little surprising there. Chubb and Myles Garrett, of course, with X-Factor. Odell with superstar. Sheriff with the other. And, of course, that's literally all we have. Here we go. Hey, hopefully we do see that. Hopefully we see him throwing down the freaking clipboard. And no, we hopefully don't see Hooper eating. Or maybe we do, because he'll probably cramp up. Like, you're not supposed to eat things before, activities, right? Like, I don't know, dude. If Thaddeus Moss could actually spin that fast, I'd be moist. Oh, my Lord, is that a thumbnail? All right, okay, here's the thing, Chase Young. I don't want you to get destroyed, right? But just for the sake of realistic thumbnails, let him stiff arm you 1 time, so then the thumbnail's legit. Okay, just once. 1 time. After that, do what you got to do to win, you know? Bryce Love had a pretty decent game last week, so of course, show him the helmet that has nothing on it. Last week, Bryce Love with 7 carries, 48 yards, over 100 total with a receiving touchdown. It's funny as his face looks more like Aaron Jones in real life than Aaron Jones' actual face scan. Well, it's not really a face scan, but his face in-game. All right, Baker Mayfield through 2 games has 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, 554 yards. The completion percentage looks good. Getting back to that rookie year status. Definitely not a good sign for us, but maybe this defense can actually force some things to actually go our way. Defense has been a little bit strugglesome lately. Offense, a little more strugglesome. Obviously, we've been putting up points, though we've been giving the ball away a lot. And there goes Foster, blowing up the gap like we practiced. Of course, not so great in practice, but here. Ooh, look at that bicep. Look at him strong. Yeah. Thomas Dayton, no, we're audible, and that's not a good idea. Darby on the outside here, covering that outside. Get in there. Oh, my Lord. That's not even Nick Chubb. That's Kareem Hunt, I believe. Absolutely just gashed Reuben Foster's kneecap. Oh, my Lord. We're blitzing. We're blitzing. Come on, safeties. Come on, safeties. Get up there. Remember when I said come on, safeties? Oh, Lord. Should have taken that outside. Didn't. Landon Collins gets into the play. Hit sticks. I'm super happy for allowing a first down for some reason. Oh, we got tricked. Took the gap we literally allowed him to have, and that's like a gain of 7. All right, Sweat gets there. Sweat! Oh, Lord, throws away the ball. How is that even possible? From that angle, it probably should have been a fumble. All right, we have Chase Young in coverage against a wide receiver. Obviously, we know he's fast. It's not an easy thing to do. Are you serious? Good pickup, but Chase Young with the hit stick fumble forces his first turnover of the season, picked up by Fuller after multiple bobbles. This defense needs to practice. We have more touchdowns and picks, but that's more based on a gunslinger mentality. Not really great, not really bad. Kind of in that average, spot right now. Of course, we learned our lesson. We're going to run the ball early. Bryce Love and Antonio Gibson kind of fighting for carries a little bit. Oh, look at Bryce slipping away. Gets the first down in the first play, pretty much as he has all season. Now we're going to go to Gibson, of course. A little bit more resistance, it would appear, but you never know. These interior guys are pretty damn good. Like we said there, and guess who? Miles freaking no. It's not Myles Garrett. I thought it was. Obviously, Gibson having a great start to the season. The ground game, it's been pretty impressive so far. Gandy Golden down the middle of the field could have himself a look. Now we're just going to take it underneath. Just a little safe play as Bryce Love gets the juke move and kind of little hop step on him. And there is nobody in sight. He tries to make a play. Myles Garrett, really good stuff there because one-on-one, you never know. Sims could have maybe broke it free, but 2-on-1, not a chance. We're going to get a block from Bryce because, once again, so far, doing a decent job on Myles, but I don't want to just take it for granted. Up the side of the field, and Gandy Golden with an insane catch. Did he drop it or did his feet not get down? Try to aim it up towards the end zone, and it just didn't get up there. Looking back at the play, he just dropped it. That's unfortunate, man. So unfortunate. Oh, good throw out of the sack, but Myles Garrett wins that matchup for sure. Nowhere really to go. We're just going to end up kicking the field goal. Coverage has been pretty solid for them so far. Kick is up. It's good. We get the first points of the game, and we started out on defense, so not a bad start at all. Holding on the kickoff. Start him at the 15. Not bad at all. Of course, we probably should have brought more players down. Really good job by Thomas Davis, but you got to finish the tackle. As far as outcome considering, could have been a lot worse. Definitely thought he was getting 20 on that one at least. And we can't really do anything about that. That's just good play, good throw. Landon needs to get down there quicker. Sweat on Chubb. So if we see Chubb sit in a block, if it's not a run, which it is a run, Sweat, really good job on the inside. Definitely could have just blitzed. Thomas Davis covering that inside look. How is that caught? Darby all over Odell Beckham with Thomas Davis underneath, and he still catches it for 23 yards. What a play. Just a good player in the league making a good play. Ioannidis with a freaking huge play up inside, but once again, these short plays on the interior, they're just not working, and apparently Baker Mayfield has a pick. I don't know. Right, Sweat. Sweat on that inside move, gets the sack. That is speed. What is he doing there? You already got him, dude. All right, this could be a run. Would be a very poor decision, too. We brought the blitz, and Chase Young off the edge. Okay, dude, this edge is doing well. Chase Young's first true legitimate sack. Of course, the other one he had was a little bit of a blitz combination of kind of just a coverage sack. So that one's definitely super deserved. Ioannidis on a double. There's not much he could do there. And intercepted by Fuller. Fuller has a chance. He slips away. Fuller can't quite get past the lineman, but there you go. That's not Will Fuller. It's Kendall Fuller. And apparently he has 2 interceptions today. Fuller could be the first breakout on the team for all we know. Oh, you got to do better than that. Well, say what you want about Moss, but it worked out well. Who would have thought Baker Mayfield would be the reason the Browns aren't doing better than they should be? Ooh, huge hit, but Bryce gets the first. That's all that matters. Well, that and living to see another day, which he very well luckily was able to do. Inside block by the fullback. He's not really doing a great job. To be fair, is he actually a fullback? I can't remember. I thought we converted a tight end. We got to pay attention to that position. Fullback, not a huge position, but you might as well have the best available player there, right? Bryce Love out the backfield. Tries to make a little move. Thought the guy was going to come up on him sooner. Didn't. 3-yard gain so far. Pass game really not working out. They're playing really good coverage. Trying to play as safe as we can. Last game, obviously, the wheel route worked really well with Bryce. Let's run it again. They're on it this time. And how, really good catch. But how does number 23 cover that? Sims is, running at about 70% of his speed, which of course we know for Sims, that's pretty good speed. The corner, or whatever it is, sitting still, runs after he's passing him and somehow gets that. Moss is left completely open here. Tries to truck him in over, gets it, gains about 18, maybe 19 yards. Good play, good play. We're starting to move a little bit in the pass game, just a little. Terry McLaurin in the corner could be our look. Going to take Bryce. Almost picked. Once again, the possession catches have been very 50-50 to me. I don't know what's going on, but we seem like we're there first, but we're not. I don't know what to tell you. Gandy Golden drops the ball. Damn, son. All right, Moss, you're our guy here. Maybe not. There's really nowhere to go. And don't fumble. Gains a yard. Really just try to extend the play as they busted free on the edges. I think we did a really good job. Just, it wasn't anything there. We do get our second field goal of the game, though. Offense definitely playing consistent, but kind of consistently bad, if we're going to be honest. Defense is obviously playing really well. I'm not going to lie, boys. As much as I'm full fixed Madden franchise, this franchise this year seems so much more fun than the other years. Great. That's going to be a freaking audio bite that people are going to notice because Chubb gained like 30 yards. Great. I just gave EA props. Nice. But don't get me wrong. If you guys watch a review video, as far as pure innovation, nothing at all. It's just because the gameplay has been updated that it is more fun that way. Oh, they're setting up all these little cheesy pick plays. Okay, dude. I didn't think it was that serious out here, but apparently it is. I don't know. The problem is blitzing has worked. However, there's a lot of plays where blitzing is useless because they're getting rid of the ball so quickly. Although we blitz here, and there's nobody. Oh, no. Nobody open, and we still can't get through. They're making quick work on this drive, I will tell you that. All right, they look like they're going to run, so we're gonna bring as many as we can. 5 down linemen in there, and he cuts it back expertly. Oh, my Lord. Look at Chubb go all the way down to the 8-yard line. What a run. Down to the 8, 6.5. So if there's any little glimmering hope, it's the fact that no matter what, we will get the ball before half, which we've been pretty safe with the ball, so I feel it's either a punt or at least 3, right? Oh, that outside is wide open. Ruben gets burned by Mr. Austin Hooper. That is going to be their first points of the game, and that already gives them the lead. I'll tell you what, those Browns got some players, man. They definitely got some players with block love. Moss to the outside. That's tough. He holds on. That was so close to being picked. So close to that left foot being out. What a play. Really, really good play by Thaddeus there. I'm just saying, Gandy Golden. Forget playing him at tight end. We were going to go left, but that player looked like he was going to jump it. Forget playing him at tight end. He might not even have a spot on the roster. Like, he's just not making an impact. He drops any pass that he has even any contact on, it seems. Doesn't really get open because of that lack of speed. Oh, that's a bad throw, but a really good adjustment by Terry, who's just an absolute monster. Whenever he's involved, he makes a play. We're going to take that back in the end zone. Moss, no! How do you not catch that? It's funny, too, because this year it seems like those types of plays do get caught more than normal years, so a little surprised you didn't come down with it. We're just going to take this. This is a bad decision. And he catches it. Wow. Bad decision. Bad decision. As soon as we let go of the ball, we said this is a bad decision. And, it simply just wasn't good. Got to know the matchup as well. That's 6'2", 6'3", Greedy Williams. Of course, the name Greedy comes from his level of sharing the football. Not really, but technically. All right, Chase back in coverage. I can see why people want us in a 4-3, right? But, Chase did force a fumble on top of it. Come on, there you go, Fuller. Most teams probably, but this team is very athletic. I think a 3-4, if it works for anyone, it would work for this team. This team is by far the best built for it, I think. Right, landed right up the gut. If they're going to run it, which they're not, great audible. And there's nobody in sight. Good catch by, good tackle by Darby, but man, I honestly think this offense we have is just going to have to be an offense that doesn't get to play deep. Terry McLaurin's not going to get much of a chance this season to to break free. And wow, nice play by Jonathan Allen there. It's just going to be a dink and dime, run the ball offense, which, to be fair, you got to play to your strengths. You just can't play the way you want. Thomas Davis getting outrun to the outside. Good teamwork, though. 2-minute warning. This is a huge play. This could be the biggest play of the game. You get off the field here, you get the ball before half, and you take away any scoring chance for them. And it's dropped. What a play by the guy coming up. In fairness, you know, he was going to try and pop that out, so it wasn't going to just be a clean catch. Maybe got a little scared because of that hit as well. I'd think so. Like we said with that accuracy, that's a 18-yard punt. I would love to see that fixed. We're going to go to verticals. Probably going to slant Terry McLaurin to hopefully get Gandy Golden over the middle. Moss could be a top-tier look as well early on. He's not. Terry McLaurin is, though. Gains about 9. I'm going to worry about the lack of offensive scoring, though. Going to take Sims deep, who catches the ball and slips away. Steven Sims down the sideline for the score. There you go. Finally, a huge play for Steven Sims. 60-yard touchdown. You had to take the risk there. If the throw is good, which it was, definitely a good throw, it's only going to go to one guy, right? It's got to be very unlucky for that to turn into a pick. Slips off and scores. Oh my, what a play. I get you probably go for the 2-point conversion later in the game. Ooh, honestly, if we don't run it, screw it, we're going to run it. There you go, Bryce. I was really thinking about calling timeout and taking that extra point, but I saw a little bit of a lane there with running. Worked out. All right, they gained like a 25-yard play after a failed run. That curl's wide open. That's also open, but he can't keep it in. Thank God for that. Back it up. There you go. Good job, Montez Sweat. Now he 3rd and 10 now. And there goes Chase. Oh, how in the world do they get that off? Chase Young, pressure off the edge. The running back picks it up, though. Really a 3-on-1 on that play. Kareem Hunt with a massive, massive play in this game. Man, that was a really good play by Kareem. That's got to be Fuller. Fuller could have had number 3. Can't get off there, and that's going to be another first down. One timeout, so this is going to get a little interesting here. Probably going to be a hurry up. I can't see what we're doing here. I don't understand what happened. And he doesn't get it down. Wow. They are going to review that. That right foot looked down, but I don't know. He might have touched out. Well, our guess is as good as theirs because I didn't get to see a single thing from those angles. And they're going to call it a touchdown. There goes Miles. Can't quite catch up, though. Antonio gets about 7. That's just well underthrown, and of course it's going to be another interception. I mean, it's worth the throw, right? It's stats that hurt, but Greedy with his 2nd pick of the game. Hurts the stat line, but at the end of the day, I mean, you hold on to that ball, what does it get you? It gets you nothing. All right, looking at the stats for the game, so we're winning by far on the turnover margin because, of course, they only really have 1 takeaway. That other one right there, that just didn't matter. All right, Bryce Love definitely been earning the majority of the snaps. Probably shouldn't be running with him, though, right after a kickoff. But here we are. Tries to slip it, doesn't really get much. Gets 6, but not on the juke, at least. The big fella, the old man, Adrian Peterson. And gets almost the first down. Might have gotten it. Leads the hand over the line of scrimmage. What a play. Running to the side of Sprinkle and McLaurin. And decent little run. Maybe should have taken all the way out, but it looked open on the inside. And as soon as we cut that way, it kind of closed up a little bit. Bunch trail. They have that inside look on Terry. I don't really like that. They honestly might have this just completely covered. And that's a pretty rough throw. It's going to be intercepted again. The flag is probably going to be on us there as we threw a guy over as the play was happening. They're going to hold illegal block in the back as well. That's interception number 3, number 4 maybe on the day. He gets stuck, and Chubb just going to go in untouched on a blitz. I mean, still basically untouched. Going to run and engage 8 because why wouldn't they run it here? And he gets that off perfectly as he's hit. How is that? How do you turn as you're being hit and you throw a perfect ball? They aren't. I mean, we ran a blitz, and there's just no one in sight. And he's going to slip off for the score. The Browns are leading. Maybe we just can't throw the ball. Maybe we're not built. We're not built for it. To the outside, can't quite get in between there. Antonio gets about 5. Double post. There's a lot of players on this play. There's no way they can cover Moss and Love on this play, right? They cannot. Maybe should have taken the deeper route, but I liked Moss because he was safer, easier throw to hit. Might have had Sims for a potential score, though. I don't know. Maybe you should have taken him. But in a game where you're only down 7, in a game where both teams really haven't shown a lot of consistency on offense, I think you take what you can get. In between, Terry McLaurin gets the first down on the slant. Slants aren't always open, you know. Little in route from Gandy. Could get Moss. Could get Moss indeed. Perfect throw. Moss down to the 6. Before this game, you could kind of argue maybe him or McLaurin, but now it's pretty clear cut. This is going to be a blitz from that left side, but we can still cut it right. No, we cannot because our line gave up. We have a superstar guard there getting beat by, I don't even know who the guy's name is. All right, little RPO action. Sims is small. Worries me on that. And Love is in for the score. It looked close, but I think Love gets the touchdown there. All right, let's bring someone up because I don't really like the fact that they look like they're going to run it. Oh, he's going to cut it back. He's slipping off of everyone. I know it's Chubb, but come on, please. Really good job by Ioannidis and company. Actually, it might have been Jonathan Allen. Oh, my Lord, where's the pick? Where is the interception? That's them. That is 100% intercepted. We brought the entire team on a blitz, and we still miss it. And then he punches our guy down for the score. I really don't know if we can go with much play action. I think we honestly just have to block every single time it's play action. Thanks, running back. Thanks, Antonio Golden. Left tackle completely pushes Olivier out of the way, and the running back still tries to help him. Gotta take that. Terry, please. They could leave Bryce Love open. And that's going to be intercepted as well. I mean, they're running our routes better than we are. And he's going to take it all the way back left for the pick 6. They're running their routes better than we are. Like, they know what the route is, and they're running it better than us. And you don't bench Haskins because it's not Haskins' fault. You look at the entire situation. They're burning us on the defensive line. Moss is just crushing it right now. But they're burning us on our line. The receivers are not getting open very fast. And then on top of it, their corners are locking us down perfectly in coverage. Moss is the only guy I trust, and he drops the ball as I say, oh my. I mean, I think we should just run it. And he comes back, please, Steven. Oh my Lord, why do you come back? Should have just sat there. Who is that, Bryce? No, it's McLaurin. McLaurin, nice little move down to the 41. I mean, we're down 2 touchdowns to start the 4th. We've thrown 4 interceptions today. I would say it's been one of those games, but it's been one of those games like every single week. So I don't know if that's even really an accurate statement. Catch that. He holds on. Wow, what a catch, Sims. They are crushing it in coverage. All Madden's tough this year. How do you lose on All Madden is no longer a meme, boys. We still have time, though, so we should try to run the ball a little bit. Can we please get out of the way, Rollier? The wheel route, we have Gandy Golden. I just don't know how much time we're going to have. We're going to have to throw this quick. Gandy Golden catches it. Touchdown. 2 touchdowns on the day, 4 picks. The problem is none of the picks, maybe one was a bad throw. Can't tell if Apke's playing well at his role or if he's just getting burned constantly, but he's not close enough to show up. Fuller, please. He's still going. He's just trucking away from everyone. What the hell was that? Come on, Ruben. This is all you, buddy. Oh, my Lord. What a stiff arm, Ioannidis. Not much you can do there, buddy. Come on, Curl. Good job. Good job, teamwork. Good teamwork. Get in there. Somebody get in there. That's probably a first down, right? First and 10. Run towards the guy. What are we waiting for? We know where he wants to go. He wants to get a first down. Come on, boys. Come on. Still got time, but we got to make sure they don't get a field goal. Oh, that's GG. We've lost. We've simply lost. Good job. They win. We're running mid, hoping for the best here. And he burns us outside. Just can't keep up with him. I mean, we're just not winning our matchups on the D-line. It all starts with the D-line. I think coverage has been decent today. Pass rush has just been god-awful outside of like 1 or 2 plays. 1st and 10 on 25-yard line, and they're preventing. Nice. Can hurry up to the line, of course. They're probably going to audible, but you never know. They might just sit there. Oh, my lord. Flag. What's it going to be? Hold, probably. Personal foul. I did see Miles coming off the edge pretty hard there. It looked like he dove. I couldn't tell. Might have just been a BS call, but... And something tells me he probably did get a little early or a little late there. Jeromepkr holds on. What a catch. That's a catch. Don't tell me he dropped the ball as he was coming down and I just couldn't see it because the camera showed away, which is just not realistic. You caught that, no? Left foot? Oh, did the left foot never come down? Aw, bro. Moss. Good catch. Oh, I think that's a drop. Get in there quick. Hike it. Hike it. Oh, thank God they didn't challenge it. They must be protecting those timeouts because of the lead. Gandy Golden, like I said, he has had a couple of touchdowns, but overall he's not getting open consistently. It's tough to say, oh, you got to replace a guy that has 2 touchdowns on the game, but it's kind of true. Oh, my. We pressed and we went with an inside shade, and there's no one in sight. Not a soul. Come on, get over there, Sweat. Good play, good play. There's nobody in sight. Like I said, it was a tough job for Foster, but he gets a little help. And hope these guys make a play on the D-line. Ioannidis does! And nobody is in sight at all, man. 2-minute warning. Fresh set of downs. We're missing a timeout. We played the perfect defense. Ioannidis almost instant pass rush. And nobody was there over the middle, even though they're supposed to. They just kept backing up. Reuben Foster. Oh, I thought he slipped away. Good play, good play. There you go, there you go. Now we call a timeout. From the 50. Ioannidis. I call the timeout? What do you mean? Okay, well, I guess I didn't pay. I spammed timeout, and I guess it just didn't work. So now we have 32 seconds with 1 timeout, which I obviously would have much rather had 1 minute and 10. Gonna go play well, we can't go play action, but we're gonna go with this deep shot. Somebody just get open, please. Good try. Once again, you bring all those blockers and they still can't do the job. If we get that throw off clean, that's out of bounds. That's 20-plus yards down the field. Gandy Golden. Sims could be another look over the middle. I'm taking that. You got to take that. It's Terry McLaurin. He drops it. Damn. 14 seconds left. 3rd and 10. I think we're playing this correctly. I think you take the shots. One-on-one again. It's greedy, though. Gandy has a look. He holds on. Timeout, 35 seconds. 35 seconds, 7 seconds, 35-yard line, 33-yard line. Gandy Golden, he got caught up, but he made the catch. I don't like the fact that they're going to have Miles on that edge, one-on-one. Please catch this. No, gotta catch that, Gandy. I think you put Quinn on that like screen type look because then maybe it'll drag one out. Gandy, catch this. Doesn't even try, dude. The animations in this game. That is one hell of a game, though. We lose. We're now dropping down to 2-1. What a game. That was freaking amazing. That was a great experience regardless. The Browns were just too much for us. They do have a lot of great playmakers, so it doesn't absolutely shock me to see this happen to us. Unfortunately, it's just a part of the game. You know, we just didn't win the game. We didn't make enough plays. Turned the ball over too many times. That's going to be the one stat that, obviously haunts us. 3 interceptions that actually played a, crucial part in the game. Obviously, that one before half, we don't really count that. Doesn't really matter. But boy, was that a good one. It might be like Game of the Year title or something like that, because that, I don't know how you beat that. A lot of close games throughout the start of this year so far, obviously, but that one was just another beast. Really thought we were going to have a chance to go to overtime as soon as Gandy caught that first one, but yeah, it just didn't work out. Greedy Williams is a monster. Dwayne Haskins obviously didn't play his best game, but it really wasn't on him for majority of the picks, if any of them really, considering every single pick there was a lot of pressure. Some of them he was being hit on. The players just weren't getting open well. Baker was pretty damn solid despite his 2 interceptions to Fuller. Chubb was insane. Bryce Love was solid. Antonio Gibson was decent. Peterson didn't really get much of a chance. And then for receiving, Thaddeus Moss was obviously great as usual. Sims, really solid deep play for him. Terry McLaurin didn't get open as much as I wanted. Greedy really won that matchup. He was huge for them. Gandy Golden, 2 touchdowns, huge catch down the clutch. Once again, not getting open as much as I'd like him to either, but it is what it is. Sweat and Chase Young, they got a sack each, but those stats really don't reflect how the game went. Honestly, at the end of the day, pass rush was just absolutely garbage. It was terrible. They have, we have some upgrades, but obviously we'll wait for next week. Kendall Fuller could get an upgrade or a breakout. Thaddeus Moss definitely could. Let's take a look at our messages. We failed hard. We kept him quiet. Okay, we kept him quiet, but we don't get XP because we lose. So basically, say whatever you want. Doesn't matter because all that matters is you win. If you win, you get XP. If you don't, you just get nothing. So that's pretty irrelevant, pretty stupid there. But all right, we have some contract negotiations. Let's knock out Brandon Sheriff right away. He's definitely a guy we obviously will keep a long time. 4-year, $54 million. So he'll be here till he's 32. Should still be a very good overall. Darby, he's looking pretty damn good. He's actually locking down his side better than Fuller. So 2-year deal, maybe even extended to a 3. Deion Dawkins is playing pretty well so far. Hasn't been tested as much, so we'll keep an eye on that. As far as Peterson, he'll probably retire. Thomas Davis definitely will. Foster, I probably will give him the 3-year. Roulier, I don't know. We got some other guys that we'll get into when we actually need to. But as far as that goes, week 3 in the books, definitely lots to clean up. Passing, it's been a struggle for us. We definitely need to run first. The other games, look at the difference. Let's take a look at the difference real quick. So for the difference, rushing today, we ran the ball a total of 17 times. Let's take a look at last week's game before against the Cardinals. We ran the ball a total of what would appear to be 25, 27, about 27 times. And then the game before that against the Eagles, we ran the ball another about 20 plus times. So if we run the ball over 20 times so far this season, we win the game. We had 15 last week against the Browns. Before that, each game, 25 each. But anyways, that is going to be week 3. We go against the Baltimore Ravens next week. So who knows when the next time we have a legitimate chance to win is. We could lose a few straight here, which would be brutal. But as far as the division goes, no matter what, we will be at least on top of the division by even half a game for one more week. A tough tumble, but we still were able to put a lot of points up. We just turned the ball over way too many times. Regardless, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. And that's about it. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're uploading, but be on the lookout for it, I suppose. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video,